Hi everyone, I hope you're all well. I thought I'd come in today and just see how you all are and pull some cards for us for some guidance. There are lots of shifts going on within us at this time, and we're moving into a new timeline. So anything that is not in keeping with that new frequency is coming up really intensely, and it's coming up within emotional memory. So emotional memory is the feeling. We get the old feelings of not being happy, the old feelings of not being good enough. And those feelings, our mind starts to interpret it and create a story from these feelings. So now is the time, as we're moving in, we're in the waning moon, so it's a good time to do your writing and burning on anything that's coming up, anything that you do not want to take into the new year. And it is not to put anybody's name down on the paper and burning or pictures, just how you're feeling. And if you can't put those feelings into words, just do a body scan. Which chakra are you feeling blocked in? Which chakra is this emotional memory and coming up from? Because if it's relationships, it'll be our sacral. If it's security and support and finances, it's our root. If it's lack of self-worth within ourselves, if we have no belief within ourselves, of ourselves, it'll be our solar plexus. Our heart holding on to grief and sadness and betrayal, and we try to keep moving through it, but we keep creating the same old patterns. Our throat, we'll start speaking in the same old language, the same old dialogue that is not really going to go out there and create anything beautiful in our life. It's just going to create, we just keep creating the old history, the old memories coming to the surface, and in that few moments or hours we go back to sleep and we start going and churning over into that old melody. So coming now to the new year and the new moon in Capricorn on the 2nd of January. So huge energy coming up. This is a time of really emptying that emotional dustbin, really letting go of it, so that we can embrace next year. Next year is going to be one of change, new opportunities coming in. And if we are carrying this old memory of no confidence and fearful of people not accepting us, then we won't be able to step into those opportunities. Or we may do, but it's going to be really stressful for us. And these opportunities that are coming in for us are one of excitement, nothing for us to be fearful for. And next year is one of material help, support there. So no worrying about finances, because as we worry about them, we actually create more and more, and it robs us, absolutely robs us of joy. So I'm asking the angels for some guidance. I'll pull 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from Anasta's pack as well, from the Galactics, and asking for some messages. So there we have 1, 2, and 3. So we have the 10 of air. So this is the end of difficult situations, the end of those thoughts, because they get us absolutely nowhere, just round and round in circles. And this unicorn is breaking free now. She's turned golden. So it shows that she is now connecting. She's let go and gave the divine room to work. So we get to a point where we feel backed into a corner. We don't know which way to turn. And so we just give up. And that is the most sacred thing we can do. Give up. Let it all go. Surrender it all to the divine. And then the divine comes in and works wonders in our life. Once we come out of the same old emotional memory and thoughts, once we break free from them, realize that all we will do is create more of the same old. And as we break free from that and we step into that light of complete surrender, the universe comes in and opens these beautiful doors of opportunity that we walk through easily and happily, because everything starts to come in synchronicity, in beautiful divine synchronicity. That the angels, our spirit guides, our loved ones in heaven leave us no doubt that we are being guided and helped. So this is a time now. The 10 is completion, new beginnings, new ways of thinking, new ways of doing things, doing them from our heart, doing them with joy and happiness. And if we haven't got those feelings, then taking a step back until something comes into our life that we feel is right for us. Don't overthink things. Come out of your head completely. Allow your heart to navigate you through these feelings and this energy. The Knight of Fire is here, shifting things. He comes in with passion and creativity, and is now starting to move. And so as we move our thoughts, we change everything within us. The Knight of Fire can get impulsive. He can be a little bit reckless because things start to shift really quickly, and we start to feel the energy of that beautiful shift within us, and we want it more and more. And this is a card of saying things are changing. Be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. Just one thought, changing one thought, absolutely just changing one thought will change so much in our lives. And I had a lady, a client, who came, and she was addicted to sugar. She was overweight and she was addicted to sugar. And so I just said, just take one granule of sugar from your tea, just one granule. And she laughed and didn't make sense to her at the time. So she did. She listened and she started to take a granule off, and then it was 2, and then it was half a teaspoon, and then 3/4 of a teaspoon, and then she went down to 3 sugars, and then from that she started to work her way down to absolutely no sugar. And she can't take sugar now. And she has become balanced in her body weight and looking amazing. And that was started from 1 grain of sugar. We can do that with our thoughts. Before we know it, we'll have peace and harmony within us. It's just working on that one thought, that one repetitious thought that comes up, and we'll know it because it's the old dialogue. It's just the old boring dialogue, and it's no, I'm not allowing that to become a vibration in my body. I'm going to shift that one. I'm just going to breathe in peace. I'm not going to even try and change it. I'll just ignore it. I'll ignore it. And like a person that is gossiping, when you start to ignore them, they start to speak to us. They don't find the reaction that they're looking for, so they start to ignore us. And it's the same with our mind. Our head is a gossip. It tells us all kinds of crazy stories, absolutely crazy stories, and because we've listened to them for so long, we actually start believing them. So now the Knight of Fire is coming along. This is a fire energy, beautiful fire energy. Transmutes that, really transmutes it and dissolves it all so that we can open up to what we're passionate about. And even if we have things around us that doubt us, that people around us that doubt us, or we occasionally step into that self-doubt, pick ourselves back up, reconnect with that passion within in a gentle way. And the night always brings change, beautiful change. So things are starting to change now. And this night is galloping this way towards us with this passion, with this excitement, with these adventures, as we let go of the old dense energy. We open up to the truth of who we truly are. And then we have the 10 of Earth, which is happy family life. Everything there is beautiful. Worked hard for it. The 10 of Earth has travelled through the Earth cards, gone through the challenges, gone through the fear of loss, and now knows that that is not the way to go in fear. It is to step in gratitude and look at everything from the smallest blessing that we have. Look at everything in our life that we are blessed with, even if it's tiny. Even if it is that I can breathe, I can take a nice deep breath from the smallest, which is not small. Our breath is huge, because without it, we would never survive. So looking at everything in our life, from our health, which is this is what this is all around, to everything that we have, our career, our finances, our family, relationship, everything in this realm is here. And we've moved through now, and this is what we're bringing in. It's there. All we have to do is drop those old thoughts, the old worst case scenario thoughts that we don't think are doing any harm because we've had them that often. We've grown up with them. We've grown up with people talking about them. Now we're seeing and actually know they are not helpful with our health, and not helpful in our life. They rob us, absolutely rob us of this. Rob us. We could have this and we wouldn't see it. We're too busy picking up little worries and creating mountains out of them. Shift them, move them, step into this now. The night is here, helping us to gallop into this, to let go of the past, coming into the new year with this, with complete peace, with complete gratitude and love. And as we start that new year in this way, we will draw more of this towards us. Letting go of anything that doesn't feel right within us, anything that causes disturbance within us, is not meant to be there. And if we are saying we are sick of this and we're sick of that, that is our spirit saying, this is making you sick. That if we are sick about anything in our life, stop doing it. If we're having those thoughts that make us sick, stop thinking them. Moving into this now with complete open heart. There's so much green here, nature, connection to nature. And as we connect with nature, we become abundant, because at the very core of us, that's who we are. We are nature. We go through the seasons, and at this time we are meant to be resting. We are meant to be shifting and moving energy, ready to embrace the new year with an open heart and gratitude, not projecting anything forward that we're insisting on, just to step into it nice and gently, with peace, with joy, with happiness, and most importantly with love. So the 10 of Earth, beautiful prosperity, really worked hard for it. And from this card, we manifest amazing things, absolutely amazing things, because we don't have that self-doubt anymore. We actually move in with the truth of who we are, because the truth of who we are is completely different to everyone else, and that's okay now. We're all owning our uniqueness, which is beautiful. And then the base of the pack is the 7 of Earth. The 7 of Earth, which is seeds well planted. From those seeds that we have been placing in our consciousness and cultivating with love and belief, they're starting to sprout. And the one under that I have to bring forward is the sun. Everything that the sun shines on grows, and this is a card of positive outcomes, beautiful positive outcomes, to let us know that everything's going to be okay. Why worry when we know, when the divine is coming through with messages that everything's going to be okay, because everything is in divine order, and we are all taking part in this massive ascension, in this massive tapestry that is becoming the new earth. We're weaving it with every thought, every feeling, every word. We're weaving our reality. And Archangel Uriel is stepping forward. He's the psychologist of the Archangel realm, and he is helping us with these thoughts, because they're attached to something that happened to us. Could be past life, maybe when we were children, and we believed what we were told. We believed what names we were called, when ultimately the person and the people doing that didn't love themselves. So how could they love anyone else? Helping us to understand and gain the wisdom from these fearful thoughts into opening up and allowing these seeds that we are planting for the new year to grow and bloom in the most beautiful and productive and abundant ways. So we have the sun there, Archangel Uriel, helping us with our thoughts, helping us in our dream state, also bringing past life memory to the forefront for us to really heal from. So we're doing a lot of shifting in our sleep state as well. He's helping us there, because whatever we're holding on to, even if we're not aware of it, we will be reacting in the same old way, creating the same old outcomes. Now he is helping us to cultivate all that, so that we can create beautiful realities in our lives. So I'm asking now for a message from the Starks, from the Galactics, from the Galactic Masters of Light. Please bring through some guidance. And we have the birth of creation. Exactly what we're talking about. We are birthing a new reality that doesn't involve that. That is control, that is fear, that is everything that's toxic. We're shifting from that now, and we're moving into a new creation. We're creating a new reality. We've tried it that way, it doesn't work. As we move more into a loving state of mind and being, we become healthier, stronger, more confident, more positive. And that then ripples out to everyone around us, that we give them acceptance to be who they are as we become who we are. We're birthing a new creation where we're all unique. We're all able to tap into our own gifts and bring them to the surface to help others who may be going through some challenges. We're all birthing now, we're coming through those challenges, and as we birth into this new creation, we'll be birthing other people into it by shining that light, by showing them that love, truly, truly, love is the only way. It's the only way that is going to birth this new creation. It's the only way that's going to create a happy and joyful life for our children and our grandchildren. So focus on these beautiful energies, calling in your guides, your angels, your loved ones in spirit as they become our guides now. They are part of our ascension. That's why we're here, to enjoy it, to enjoy life, to enjoy and birth this new creation in with joy and gratitude. The galactics are around. The galactic masters of light are helping each one of us to ascend. But we have to work through our own karma, which is this. We have to work through that. The galactics, the most highest beings, can't not do it for us. We have to shift that karma ourselves and choose faith and choose this creation. So we have 10, 11, 18, 28, 38, 39, 47, 7, 11, moving through that doorway, moving through that gateway into the new year, into this new vibration, into this new frequency, taking with us and stepping into it with as light as we can. And from then we just carry on and carry on, lifting our frequency, lifting our vibration, and helping Mother Earth to ascend. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and really do some work, because this is the perfect time to do card cutting. Archangel Michael, calling Archangel Michael to do some card cutting from every chakra, from the front, from the back, from the left, from the right, from above and below, and ask him to cut all those cords now. He will never cut cords or bonds of love, only cords that are holding us back. And calling in Archangel Raphael to quarter each end of each severed cord with the golden light of unconditional love. Using these beautiful angelic healing tools that we all have, really having that faith and using them instead of going into the old ways, now starting to heal ourselves. And this is what the archangels are here helping us do. So a beautiful time of healing, a beautiful time of getting to know who we really are, and that is beings of light, birthing a new creation. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful evening, and thank you so much for listening. God bless.